And we're back, guys. Welcome to Tennis in a Minute. This is the new channel. We're going to be taking a look at the SW19 championship, and we're also going to take a look at Bastad, where there's a championship match to be played between Martina Trevisan and Ann Lee. So thank you for following me over. Do me a favor, like the video, drop something positive in the comments. And look, this is going to be the new channel. If you're not aware, I have a large company that is claiming ownership in my voice, and that is an issue. So yes, I am ready to file litigation against that large company. It's not the WTA. I have no beef with them. I have no problem with them. They're great. But I will also be filing a lawsuit against YouTube. So I'm filing two lawsuits because YouTube should not enable this to happen. You can't allow Joe Schmo to come and say he owns my voice. That is a joke. So I will be filing a couple lawsuits, and I will win. I guarantee you I will win. I come from a family of attorneys, so anyone that's sad or anything, don't be sad, because I will be compensated for all of my time, all of my work. I will 100% win. That is a fact, ladies and gentlemen, because the case law is on my side. You can't ignore the case law. So I know the case law. I know this stuff. So again, they will be very sorry. But nonetheless, thanks for following me over here. I appreciate it. And it's also a fresh start. You know, it's a clean start where I can kind of start the channel off and get some really good energy coming in here. So I think that's a great thing as well. So let's take a look at Barbora Krejcikova. And really quick, in case you guys don't know, behind the scenes, I've been dealing with this stuff for several years, every week, literally. So this isn't anything new. I don't really talk about it a lot, but behind the scenes, this is nothing new. I've been dealing with this for a long time, and that's why I know the case law, and I've studied it, and I've never lost a lawsuit, never ever. I'm at least 10 for 10. I win every time, and I will win these two more. I'm going to be filing two lawsuits on Monday with my family attorneys, and it's as simple as that. I'm going to win. I know the case law. The case law is on my side. You cannot claim ownership of my voice. You cannot. Okay? Especially when I'm following all of the case law that's out there, and there's plenty of it. So, but nonetheless, again, you have these large companies, especially in this capitalistic society, where they think they can bully people around and do whatever they want. But here's the thing: someone's going to lose their job, and when you file a lawsuit, I'm not sure if any of you have ever filed a lawsuit. When you file a lawsuit, that's when these companies start trembling and shaking, because now it's serious, and now you have to answer. And then when we go through discovery, you're going to have to prove, you're gonna have to show the evidence that you own my voice, and you can't do that. They won't be able to do it. So there's a process in lawsuits where discovery is, they're gonna have to relinquish a lot of data. And YouTube, I also have a beef with YouTube. They're gonna have to produce their accounting and all of their records, and it better be right, because I can tell you it's not right, especially with someone that has 6,000 videos on their server. So I got a few issues going on, but again, don't worry about anything. If you're a supporter of that previous channel, just come over here. We're going to have a good time. We're going to cover tennis, and it's going to be good. And by the way, I also had a surgery yesterday, so I'm a little banged up, but nonetheless, refuse to lose, never give up. And just like I said in the community post earlier, life can be a metaphor expressed through tennis. All it takes is just one shot, one play to change the outcome of a game, a set, or a match. So give your all, never stop fighting, never give up, and never let your opponent bully you around, because you have what it takes. So let's take a look at this final, guys. SW19 championship, and my thoughts were, Barbora had a really good number. So, which is why in the initial preview video that I did, I didn't give you a prediction, because I'm looking at the number. I'm like, Barbora has a really solid number, right? But I knew it would go over. I knew Jasmine would at least win a set because he's that competitive. But either way, I'm happy for both ladies. Now, Barbora had a slam already, so I would have liked to see Jasmine win her first because it's very tough. I mean, take a look at Ons. She's made 3 slam championships, 2 at SW19 and 1 at the US Open. And she doesn't have that one slam. And she talked about how if she would have won the last SW19, she was planning to have a baby. That just is so sad, right? Now, Jasmine's up, she's getting up there in age, right? She's in her upper 20s, but overall, if you, I was actually going to give a prop on double faults, right? That Barbora would have over 2.5 double faults. That was even odds. And Jasmine, she had the prop, would she have plus 2.5 double faults. So Barbora finished with 6 aces and 4 double faults. But really, it was the first serve. Her first serve is lights out. She won 73% of her first serve. I want to take a look at the winners. 28-19. Barbora was really aggressive this match, and that showed by her 37 unforced errors. But she also won nearly 70% of the net points. So I felt she played a solid opening set. Now, Jasmine would bounce back. And even in the third set, I mean, we were tied up at 3 at one point. But Jasmine, she just ran out of gas. And Barbora's angles are very underrated. So she takes SW19. What an amazing performance she put on, guys. I posted in the community the long shots. I'm looking at Barbora like, this is insane. She's plus 2,200 to win it all. Like, and her draw consists of players that she can beat. So very, very good job from Barbora. And I say it all the time. She's one of the classiest ladies on tour that you will ever meet. She's amazing. And so is Jasmine, by the way. So congratulations. Barbora gets her second slam championship. Amazing. That's going to be beautiful. And I mean, what's next for Barbora? Guys, she's going to play the Olympics, where she'll have another chance to win more medals. She's a golden career slam winner in doubles. And by the way, her partner, former partner, Katarina, won the doubles championship with Taylor Townsend. What's up with Katarina? It seems like she can play with anyone and win a double slam. She's that amazing. And Taylor Townsend, congratulations for winning that. Unbelievable. It's just, I'm telling you guys, it's amazing what Katarina, and why is she so good? Listen, she's tall, she has a long reach at the net, so she's good at the net. And when she played with Barbora, she was holding down the net, right? So she's great at the net. But her serve, she gets knocked about that long wind up in her serve. But the reality here is this, guys. With the extended court with doubles, that serve is powerful and it suits her. I'm telling you guys, it's amazing. And not necessarily the serve with the extended court. It's her backhand with the extended court. She has a solid backhand. Her forehand's pretty good as well. So congratulations to Katarina, Taylor Townsend, and Barbora, and even Jasmine. I mean, Jasmine, rough day for Jasmine, but look, she is getting some huge checks. She is going to make Saudi Arabia, unless something drastic happens where, I don't know, we have literally everyone inside the top 10, win like a master, or I don't know. It's going to be very tough for Jasmine to not make Saudi Arabia. It's a lock. Let's just put it that way. It's a lock. I don't even want to speculate on what anyone else inside that top 8 can do, because Jasmine right now, she's going to slide into, Sabalenka's going to bump down to 5 and Jasmine's going to bump up to number 3. So it's going to be Iga number 1, the race to the finals. Iga number 1, or actually no, wait. Let me see if I can double check here. I don't have anything in front of me, so I'm kind of guessing, but the race to the finals, look, I'll get to that in a minute. But in terms of the rankings, Iga's going to be number 1, Coco's number 2, Jasmine's going to move up to number 3, Lena Brackena is going to be 4, and Sabalenka is going to be 5. So those are the top 5 in terms of rankings. I'll get back to you on the race to the finals because I have to double check, because that's going to be a big shuffle. Yeah, there's going to be a big shuffle there. But nonetheless, let's take a look at Martina Trevisan and Ann Lee. This is going to be a good match. Now, they recently just played each other, right? And Ann Lee won that matchup. Martina's a very good clay player, and they played. It was a 3-setter too. It was in Spain, and a 3-set match. Ann Lee got the best of in Spain, round of 16. Ann Lee got the best of Martina Trevisan, and they played in Bari as well. So they played twice this year. Where that's Italy, by the way, where Martina won that. So they've been playing each other a lot lately. They're familiar with each other's style. This is the matchup here where Martina's the favorite. Now, Martina has a lot of clay experience. She's got many, many clay championships as well. She's got 250 wins on clay. Ann Lee has about 100. Now, here's the thing, and this is why I want to cover this matchup, because I say it all the time. Martina has a very good inside baseline game, right? She's good at coming forward. She's good at coming cross court. Short center of gravity. She's very athletic, but she hasn't really been healthy. She's having a losing season. She's 14-20 on the year, but 11-9 on clay, so she's playing well on clay. Ann Lee is having her best clay season ever, right? She's got more wins this season on clay than she's had the last 4 years. She's 20-7 on clay this year, and she's balling. She's won 9 of her last 10 matches. She's hot. So she makes it to the championship here after taking out Shramkova, Kamila Rakimova, Kawa, and Nuria Diaz, who was hot, by the way. Martina's here by taking out Astra Sharma, Bulgaru, Diane Perry, and Louise Chirico, who American, who had a really, really good run like 5-6 years ago, but she had some injuries and she just can't get the car started again. And when I talk about injuries, it's very, very important for you guys to understand when players get hurt, especially with tennis, it takes that road to recovery is tough. This is why someone like Dasha Seville is so freaking super duper tough, right? Because she can get injured and bounce back that quick. She's solid. Ann Lee, on the other hand, her mid-range game is not good at all, ladies and gentlemen. She's a baseliner. She has a deep ball, and that's where she wants to stay. But that's good on clay. She can get away with that on clay. This is a matchup here where if Martina wants to win, if she keeps everything inside the baseline, she'll win because Ann Lee's going to make a lot of mistakes. Now, we go back to that huge run she had in Miami a couple years ago where she took out Annette Kontaveit. If she has another run like that in this final, or should I say couple sets in this final, then she's going to do well and she's going to beat Martina. I like Ann Lee in this spot regardless, right? I think that if Martina gets to her short balls, Ann Lee's going to make a ton of unforced errors. However, though, if Ann Lee can back up Martina, there's nothing Martina's going to be able to do. She can't beat you from deep, even though she's a good clay player. She's not from Spain, though. She can't beat you from deep like a Paula Badosa on clay, like a Christina Buxa on clay. They can beat you from deep, and that's where they want to play. I think Ann Lee's going to have the power edge in this match, and I think she's going to get to her strokes on the baseline, and I think Martina's going to be in trouble. Therefore, I like Ann Lee to win this match as the underdog. That's the official prediction. We're going to take Ann Lee to win this match as the underdog. Is it a numeric lock? It's not a numeric lock, guys. I just want to point that out. It's not. But I do think Ann Lee's power is going to put Martina in a lot of uncomfortable positions. I do think Ann Lee's playing the better tennis, and she's striking the ball better. So that's going to be the pick for Ann Lee to win this match. And enjoy, guys. Again, thanks for coming over. Thanks for clicking on the video. Thanks for listening. Again, new channel, the old channel. That's going to be the center of litigation. I'm not putting anything else on there. They want to claim ownership of my voice, and they will have to pay. It's as simple as that. I will win 100%. Case law is on my side. And to be honest with you, I was just waiting for one of these, ignorant corporations to try me. I was really waiting because behind the scenes, I've been dealing with this a lot. I just have been talking about it. I've been dealing with this kind of stuff a lot over and over and over again. And if you just look at the landscape, I think it's self-explanatory. You guys can see. But nonetheless, Again, enjoy. Thanks for coming over and stay tuned for the next video. We'll be right back.